Welcome back to Astroneer. JC here, and here I am back at base. I have gotten one rail post bundle, but also due to the event that's happening at the moment, I decided to call it down and see what it was all about. And well, to get the mission off my log, it dropped this thing. There you go. Something about fixing all this glitchy stuff. I don't know. Just stick it in them. Just stick it in the pod. I don't care. Oh, it requires these anyway, so that's got to go on there. Apparently that's also something that's required. A debris bundle. So yeah, there's loads of weird stuff. I've got to, I don't know, find stuff out there. At the moment, it's pointing me to 3 sources of shrooms. So at least it's pointing me to shrooms now. I guess once you get close enough to them, it will just mark them on your map permanently. Which is nice. We've got to get down here and get to the other source, the first batch. Right. Let's zoom back in a little bit. There we are. Right, let's get this going in the right direction, shall we? Yes, the train is slightly phased because I don't think you can remove these ones. They're like special. It's not going to let you remove those. Fair enough, I guess. There you go. Just turn the beacon and drop it there. One singular. Another one this way. Yeah, it never got to react. I kind of assassinated it before it could. Which is, to be perfectly honest, fine by me. These things have got the drop on me far too many times. Oh. There's aluminium in them there wall. I'll check my corners for any angry plants that will try to assassinate me. Oh, well, there are more. Okay. Slow sneeze. Blech. Right, I reckon I can probably extend that over to that one there. Really can't see with this thing. Come on, get out of the way. It's just a big rock. Oh. That's it. Get deleted. And the floaty bits. Have any floaty bits here? Thank you. There, now. Where's my prize? I really don't like how I land so close to these things nowadays. Inside? Go on, right through to the end, please. Thank you. No. No, where is my... Where is the special shroom I am after? I'm stuck to the reverse side now. Now! Ah! There it is! Found it. Don't need this tether. I mean, there is some aluminium here, so I will leave that part of the tether line. Give. I'll leave that part because it is actually to a useful resource. Right. Alright, it's on the train. So. I made that one disappear, but I know it's still there. I saw that. No. These explode. I don't want to be that close to something that explodes. I've played this game before. I found that exploding is bad for your health. Yeah, there's a public service announcement for you. Exploding is bad for your health. Try not to do it. Try not to explode. If at all, best you could. You know. I don't mind digging tunnels like this. Not a problem. Just need to check my corners in case there's a gas plant somewhere nearby that wants to end my existence. Yeah. Yeah. Good. It's so much easier when you can see where you're going. Yes, that's the floor. I don't need you to point at it. I want you to grab the tether that was just nearby. There it is! I can see it! Dude. My man. Why you do this? You're like all the other normal ones and vanish into the ground. Hostile plant detected. Moving to assassinate. Multiple hostile plants detected. Moving for follow-up assassinations. Oh. You get fudged as well, mate. Go on. We're having none of this. I'll tell you what, we might as well go around this side. Away from all of the mushroom stalks, because we know the train phases through it, and that makes my brain itch. You can be planted there, you can be planted there. If ever there was a decent stopping point, there you go. Raw fuel. Oh look, there's another one. Wow. Shocking. Who would have known actually doing this like they intended would have actually worked out. Bring the train down here and you'll just get this string of them. Huh. Research. Don't mind if I do. Well, I need research, but you know. Perfect. We will follow the tether line. There's no point in not following it. What? Oh, C is go straight up. Ah, it doesn't make any sense why C would go straight up. C is normally reserved for down. Crouch or something like that. Not jetpack burn straight upwards. Okay, hold on. Can I get this somewhere relatively flat? Perfect. Oink. I need this bit. Trying to make the run as flat as possible. Or rather than as flat as possible, as smooth as possible. What do you mean object quest was blocked? Blocked by what? Nothing to block. It's a rail line, for goodness sake. Alright, we may have to do this in a little bit because otherwise it wouldn't put in a particularly nice smooth curve. Stick the large shroom there. We got one more large shroom to find. I mean, at this point I can reclaim some of my tethers because especially not in a line alongside this thing. I mean, these tethers were just here to plot the path. That's useful because that leads to a lot of aluminium. So I'll just drop that about there. No. No. Bad. Naughty. No splody today. tethers are full. I don't mind that. That's fine. That's better. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. Through here. Round to here. Oh wow. Well, well, well. Oh, there's one. There. There's another one. You can be dropped onto the actual train. We've got a full train load that we can go home with. Let me check if there's any more. It doesn't appear to be, but seeing as I've already come down this far, I can probably just continue the rail line in this direction. We've got 5, so we're halfway there. It's only taken us a full recording set to do it, mind you. Nothing like a fully loaded train, is there? Let's imagine if that was actually full of resources. Eventually. Let's go back. Fully loaded train going through the shroom forest. See, this part is quite normal. So when I have to go up and down in elevation, that's where it starts to get a bit janky. You know. Was my suspect digging angles. You know, technicalities. Ah, perfect. Well, that's 4 down. We've got a 5th, and we've got how many more? 1 more rail. Well, we all know what that means. I need another set of rail posts. Because those are large objects, I'm not transporting them by hand. That would take far too long. Hello? Dear ceiling. Ooh, that must be right near the surface. It's gone green. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Tethers. Let's just use our hoverboard like we're supposed to for high-speed transit. And while I go off and do the next part, stand by. Could you possibly take that and process it? Thank you. My almost depleted resin area. Another almost depleted. And yes, this was on the surface. Apparently it does say there's more resin down there. I may very well be hitting a subterranean resin pocket. Or not. This is what happens when your abundant resin area starts to run out. Hello, cave. That is not somewhere I have actually been, because there are no tethers down there. Yeah, this resin area is running out. Hello? Let's round off these. Now it looks a little bit more natural. Oh, I need to go in there, so let's not do that. Climb my way back up to the ramp. Use the jump jetpack if I really have to. Got other things to do. Oh, near the end of the episode. We should do a quick flyby past the council. Just whiz past their arm. As you just come off your board, they just see you just hurtling through the sky. It's like, ew! What is that madman doing? I don't think even a madman knows what he's doing. He just does it. That's all the self-preservation instincts of a lemming. Well, given the number of times I've died, granted, most of that is to aggressive plant life. But there we go. We are ready to continue exploring for more shrooms. Now, the advantage with this is, once I have done this, I'll look at this panel. I don't need mutant hisbane seeds. I don't know where I'd need mutant hisbane seeds, but why are these all active? Oh no, yeah. Why are they active? I was tracking those. Thank you. I was actively tracking those things. So stuff like this, it leads to automation. I've just been sitting on it for ages. Or this. I've got so much. I could just unlock this. That's almost finished. I just have to visit Aatrox. Aatrox will allow me to do this one. Print an RTG. Yes. Cause. Oh, travelling companion. Item to recall. So you can just call that to wherever you want. It's like all of these guys. Oh, I see. Right. Well, the thing we want to do now is here. We're getting there. We'll just carry on. This one, easy. We already know where Astronium is, and we've already got a path down to it. I just got to put a rail line down there and possibly build a station. If I wanted to build a station to it. Otherwise, it'd just be a case of ride this down to the bottommost part of the line and just dig it out the walls. I think at that point I'd convert some of these into very big storage units, because when you dig up Astronium it appears as a standard resource. So yeah, fun. So on that note, thank you for watching, and until next time, this is JC, out.